What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel Learn with Selassie. I'm so excited about this lesson. In this lesson, we'll develop our very first complete website from the scratch. A very simple and a straightforward website, a responsive one. We'll combine everything we've learned so far to develop this website. I'll walk you through each and every step. It's a very simple tutorial. See you guys. So let's start by opening our folder. We just need to clear some things and then. So I'm just going to open this. So this will be our reference. This is what we will be designing. So I'll open brackets. So I'm just going to clear a few things. So I'm going to remove this. Okay, we'll keep the CSS file, and then I'm going to remove everything we have in the body tag. So I think we are good to go now. And then I'll open the CSS file also, and then I'll just remove everything except this because we'll be needing it. And then I will go to Google Fonts, just to select the fonts we'll be using. So the first one is Dancing Script, I think. Dancing Script. This. So I'll go down, and then I think they have here. So I'm going to add this. Click on the add button, add this, and then add this. Okay. So once this is done, I'll go up, then go to fonts, and then select the second font, that's Poppins. This. So I'll scroll down, and then I'll add the regular, and then I think I need the light also, and medium. Okay, so I'll come to the right side and then click on import. Okay, so I'm going to copy everything that is inside the style tag. Ctrl+C, copy, go to the CSS file, and then I'll paste it on the top here. Okay, then I'll save this, and then I'll copy this also. Okay, and then go to the CSS, and then I'll paste this here as reference. We'll be using it. So let's go back to our index file. So I think we are good to go now. So the first thing we'll be starting is we'll start with the navbar. So in the navbar we'll have the logo, and then the links to the different sections of the page. Okay, so let's start and type navbar. Okay, so inside this we'll have the image, which is the logo. So to add that, I'll put nav logo. So I have all these images in the image tag, image folder, so you can get everything. So this is PNG, so it will be .png. Okay, so I'm going to close this. Once this is done, I'm going to create the links. so it will be UL, and inside that we'll have the first one, which is about us. Okay, and then I'll put this href, so it's going to be on the same page, so this will be about. Okay, and then the next one, I'll just copy this. Okay, come down, paste, come down and paste again. So I'll change this to menu. Okay, this will go to the menu section of the page, so I'll name this menu. Okay, and then the last one is going to be contact us. So I'll name this the link will be contact. Okay, contact. So this is what we have now. I'll save it and then go to open this in the browser. So this is what we have. So we'll head straight to the CSS file and style this page. So what we are going to do first is come down. Okay, and then navbar. Then first I'm going to set the background color to white. Okay, so the hex code for that is #FFF. So it's going to give us a white background, and then I'm going to give some padding inside. Okay, so the padding is going to be 10 pixels up and down, and then I'll give 150 pixels left and right, and then the next thing I'll put is display flex. So this is going to make everything be like it will be horizontal on the page. I'll just show you in a second. And then justify content, then I'll have space between. So this is going to keep the icon on the left side, and then the link on the right side. Okay, and then I'm going to center this. Okay, so center items, align items, sorry, center, and then text align also is going to be center. Okay, so I'll save this, go back to the browser, I'll reload. As you can see, nothing is happening, so I think we have to fix something here. Something is wrong. Yeah, so I need to make this display inline, so I'll get there in a second. So what I'll do is I'll go down, and then first I want to reduce the size of the image. Okay, so I'm going to copy this navbar, okay, the image, and then what I'll do is I'll reduce the size to, the width is going to be 50 px, okay, and then the height will be auto. Okay, I'll save this, and then the UL, I'll have UL navbar UL, okay, and then list style will be none, okay, and then the fonts I'll use yes popping, so I'll just cut this on top and then I'll paste it here. Okay, and then the font size will be, let's say, 100%. Okay, and then I'll start the list items itself, so that will be navbar UL and then the list item. So display will be inline block, so this will make it horizontal, inline block. Okay, and then the padding will be between the list items will be up and bottom will be 0, and then left and right will be 10 px. Okay, and then since this is the links, it's a link, we need to change the color because it's going to be blue, which we don't want. So I'll just copy this whole thing. Okay, come down and then just add a, which is the anchor is going to target the link. So text decoration will be none. Okay, and then the color we'll use here, okay, will be -141414. so it's going to be like something dark or gray. Okay, so I'll save this, go to our browser, refresh. So this is what we have now. So what is happening is we need to move this here. Okay, and I'll just check this 1 second, why it's not going. So we have display flex. Okay, display flex is there, justify content. Okay, so where are we missing it? I'll go to the CSS file, the HTML. Okay, we have navbar. Okay, let's see, let me just put a div here. Okay, this is weird now. So I'm just going to take everything from the step. The link style is there. We have this open. Yeah. So what is happening? Background, display flex here, justify. Okay, I'll save this, just open this here. Yeah, so it's working now. Yep, so the navbar is done for desktop. So what we are going to do now is to style it for tablet and then for mobile. If you see, if I go to inspect, and then this is how it's coming on the iPad, and then if I go to iPhone 12 Pro, it's displaying like this. So we need to style everything according to the different devices. So the first one we'll be looking at is the tablet version. So I'll go to the CSS file. Okay, I'll come down here, and then we'll have at media. Okay, at media, the max will be, max width will be 1024 px. Okay, so I'll open and close this curly bracket. So whatever we are going to put inside here will apply to tablets. Okay, and then I'll copy this whole thing, come down, paste, and then I'll change this to 720. So whatever we are going to put here will apply for mobile devices. Okay, so let's go ahead and style the nav bar for tablets. So most of the things will be similar. So what I'll do is I'll just copy this whole thing. Okay, come here and paste, and then what I'll do is I'll reduce the padding for the left and right. So I'll just make it 50. Okay, and then I think that's it. The font size, everything is okay. And then I'll go for the mobile. What I'll do is I'll copy this. Okay, come down and paste it here just to make our work very easy. And then I'll keep the padding 10px. Okay, and then the display will change to block because I want the logo to be on the top and then the menu items to be under. Okay, and then justify it, this will remain the same. Okay, and then for the image, yeah, I think I'll just increase it a little. So I'll come here, paste inside, make sure that whatever you are doing is inside this curly bracket. Okay, and then I'll increase this to 70. I'll save it, go to the browser, reload the page. So as you can see, we have the space here now, everything is even. And then on mobile devices, it's exactly this what we want. So the logo is going to be on the top, then we have the items here. Let's see if I can zoom in. No. Okay. Yeah, just for you to see it well. So this is how it's going to, the navbar is going to look on mobile devices. This is how it's going to look on tablets, so iPad. Zoom this also so you can see well. Okay, and then we have this for desktop. Okay, so this is done. The next thing we'll be doing is the hero section. So I'll see you guys in a jiffy. So let's move straight to the hero. So for the hero section, we have this background, then we have the logo, and then we have this here. Okay, so let's go straight to that. So let's go to our index file. Okay, so I will come down, and then inside this div, what I'll do is I'll give the ID as hero, and then inside that we will have the content. Okay, so I'll just give another div, and then inside that we'll have a class. Okay, so I'll name this hero content. And then we have the big image. Okay, so the image, and then this is going to be hero logo.png. Okay, close it, and then down we have the tagline. Okay, so I think instead of using this, we'll change it to, let's say, your taste, our passion. I think this sounds good. Our passion. Okay, so I'll save this. If I go straight, you see nothing has happened. So let's head straight to our CSS and install the hero section. Okay, So let's go up. Okay, so I'm just going to name this so that we don't get confused. So this is how we comment in CSS. So this, I'll name this as nav bar. Okay, so we know whatever we have here is for the nav bar. And then down, I'll come and name this hero. Okay, so the first thing we'll do is to put the background image. Okay, so to do that, we have to, since it's ID, we need to use the hash and then hero. Okay, and then what we do is background image, then we put URL. Okay, then we have to select the location of the background image, which is inside the image folder, and then the name of the image is hero, or I think, let me just cross check. So it's banner. Okay, so the name is banner dot jpg because it's a JPEG. Okay, semicolon. And then the next thing, I'm going to make the width 100%. Okay, and then the height also is going to be full, so I'll make it 100 VH. And then the minimum height will be 700 pixels. And then background size will be cover, so I want the full image. And then display is going to be flex, display flex. Okay, and then text align will be center. Okay, then I want to align the items also, so center. Okay, and then justify content will be center. Okay, and then I'll copy this hero, just hero, and then I want to reduce the image size. Okay, so hero, and then the image here, so the width I want it to be 400 px, and then the height I want it to be auto. Okay, and then the margin top and down 0, and then left and right auto. Okay, so I'm going to, the next thing we have is I think the tagline. So I'll go copy hero, and then that is H6. So for that, I'll use this font that we got. Where is this? I think I removed it, so I'll just go back to the Google font, and then I'll copy this, the second font, the first one rather, sorry. So this is going to be the font we'll use, and then the color will be white. Okay, and then the font size for EM, and then text align will be center, and then the font weight, I want it bold, so I'll just use bold. Okay, so what else? Yeah, so I'll save this and go and see what we have. Perfect, this is what we have for. So what I'll do, I think I have to increase the image a little bit, so instead of 400, let's try 450. Yeah, so as you can see, we are getting there. So the hero is done for desktop. So the next thing we'll do is to start for tablets and then for mobile devices. If I go and open this on tablets, CSS, just zoom this a little bit so you can see everything. Yeah, I think it's perfect. So we just need to do little styling for, it's scrolling down, so I'll just reduce the minimum height, I think. So what I'll do is I'll copy this, what we have here, okay, and then I'll come down to this for the tablet, which is 1024. So after the nav I'll paste this here and make the minimum width to be 600. Okay, and then when we go to, let's see how it's looking on the mobile. So so we need to reduce the text and then the logo size here. So let's go and copy this whole thing. Okay, no, let's go up and then copy the image and then the H6. Okay, and come down to the mobile styling, which is the 720. So after the navbar image, we have to paste this here. Okay, so I'll reduce the size to, I think, let's make this 3, and then I'll make this 400, and so I'll save this. So perfect. So this is how it will look on mobile devices. Okay, this is fully responsive, as you can see. So we are done with the hero parts. So 2 things: we are done with the navbar, done with the hero section, and so this is how it's going to look on mobile devices. This is how it will look on iPad, and we have this for the desktop. So the next thing we'll be looking at is let me see, this is done. We'll be looking at the about us, this section. So I'll see you guys in a bit. So as you can see, we have this background image here. Okay, so let's go and create that in CSS, in HTML first. So the hero is done, the navbar is done. So let's go now to the body. So I'll just create another div. Okay, then we have the ID. I'll just give main body. Okay, all right, I'll save this, and then I'll go to the CSS. I'll come up after the hero. So we have main body. Okay, so the background will be background image. Okay, URL, and then I'm just going to check the image name for the background. So main BG. So this will be main bg. Okay, and then the padding, I'll give padding up and down. Okay, padding, so I'll just make this 10. I'll just make it 100 px, and then the left and right I'll give 70 px. So we'll just check it if we need to reduce it. And then the width will be 100%. Okay, and then the height will be auto. Okay, all right. Then the background size also I need to give background size will be cover, background size will be cover. Okay, all right, so we are done with the body. So the next thing we'll do is style the go to the about us. Okay, which is inside the main body. So I'm going to create a div. Okay, and then what I'll do is I'll put a class inside this, which is about us. Okay, so this is going to wrap everything. Okay, and then I'll create another div inside, section. Okay, inside this, and then I'll style it about us content. So this is where we'll put the write up. Okay, so inside this we'll have h6, which is discover, I think, and then the next one will be h2. Inside of this we have our story, and then followed by the paragraph. Okay, so I'll go here and just copy this text we have here. Okay, and then I'll just paste this inside the paragraph tag. Okay, I'll just break it here. So we have the about us. This is the whole wrapper. It's going to wrap the about us. Then we have about content, where the write up is. Okay, inside this section. And then the next thing is we are going to put the image. Okay, so we have about image here. Then I'll close this. Okay, I'll save it and see what we have. Oh, it's looking like this. So we need to head straight to the CSS and style this and make it look nice. So let's head straight to our CSS, and what we are going to do first is so the about us, I'm going to wrap everything. So this class, okay, dot class, so the display will be flex. Okay, and then align items center. Okay, and then what else? Yeah, the next thing we'll do is to style this. Okay, about us content. So I'll come outside this. Okay, so inside of this we have the width will be 50% because I want it to take half of the screen on desktop, so 50%. Okay, and then the next thing I'll do is style the H2. So H2. So what I'll do is we'll use this font. So I'll copy this. I'll just copy this whole thing. Okay. Then paste it inside the H2. And then I'll just change the colors. So this is going to be like some kind of green. So I'll just, the color code is 085455. Okay, and then the font size will be 3 AM, and then text align will be left. Okay, left board. I'll copy this whole thing again, come down, and then this will be for the H6. Okay, so I think I'll make this big, so 6, and then I'll make this 3, and then text align is going to be left and bold. And then the final thing we need to style is the paragraph. Okay, so I'll copy this and paste, and then the font family for this is going to be Poppins. So I'll go up here, copy the font family, and then come to about us content. Font family will be Poppins, and then the color will be, I want something like black, so 141414, and then the font size, let's say 1.2 EM. Okay, the font, this will be 600, the font weight. Okay, and then the image, about image. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll put this also in the image also in a section, because I need to style it. So image, and then I'll cut this and put it inside this. Okay, and give it a class name of about image. Okay, and then I'll go straight to the CSS. Okay, so we are done with the content, so let's start the image. So the width of this also is going to be 50%. 50%, okay, and then margin 0, and then auto. Okay, and then for the image itself, let's go and start the image. So I want it 100%. It should fill the whole thing. So 100%. Okay, the height will be auto, and then margin 0. Okay, I'll save this and then see what we have. Yeah, so I think I need to reduce the font weight for this because it looks really bold. So let's see, I'll make this 400, or let me just make it normal, and then I'll increase the font size a little bit, and then the line height 0.8. 3 em. Save this. Okay, so you see we need to increase the line height. I'll make it 0.8. okay, we still need to increase, so I'll just make it 2 em. Let's see. Yeah, so I think this is looking good now. So it looks a little too wide, so I'll go to the body, the main body, and then for the left and right padding, I'll make it also 100. Yeah, so this is what we have here. So let's see how it's going to look on tablets. So I think we need to style this so that it look really nice on tablets. So let's go to the media query for tablets, okay, which is this. So what we'll do is dot about us, okay, instead of flex, display flex, I'll make it a display block, sorry. Okay, then align items, align items center, and then text align center. Okay, see what we have. Yeah, so as you can see, the image is below and this is on top. So the reason why this is still half of the page is because the styling we did is using the same styling for the desktop, which is 50%, so we need to make this 100. Okay, so what I'll do is about us content, which is this one. I'll copy it. Okay, still inside the media query for tablets. This okay, and then the width, I'll make it 98%. okay, I'll just make it 100%. okay, and then for the image, this also about image, I'll make that also 100% with, I'll keep it 90. Okay, and then the image itself, I need to style. So I want the image to fill the whole container or the section, so the width will be 100%. Save. The height, sorry, the height will be auto. Okay, the margin, so I'll save this. Go. This is looking beautiful. So this is how it will look on tablets. Okay, if I zoom in, so it will look like this. Make this 75 here. So we have the about us for the tablet done. So let's see how it's looking on mobile phones. Oh, this looks so narrow. So I think what we have to do is we need to reduce the border, the padding for the background image. So I'll come up here, main body, copy this, okay, and then I'll go inside the styling for mobile, the media query, which is a 720. Okay, so after this I'll make this, I'll paste this here, and then I'll make this 10. Okay, the left and right padding will be 10, and then the top and the bottom, I think I'll just keep it 70 pixels. So let's go. You see it's looking like it's now looking broad, so I think we can still make it it's almost, I'll just keep it, I think 50. Yeah, and then for the image, I think the image is looking a bit small, so I'll copy the image, about image, and then I'll come down here and paste it, okay, after the body, and then I'll make this 100. Yeah, so it's a little big. Yeah, so this is what we have for the about us. So we are done with the nav bar, we are done with the hero section, we are done with the about us. So this is what we have for mobile, this is what we have for tablet devices, and then this is going to go for desktop. So this is done. The next thing we'll be looking at is the menu items. So I'll see you guys in a bit. So let's start the menu page. So inside the main body, after the about us, let's go and create first, I think we have the title, so create this, then the class, this will be main title. Okay, so inside this we have h2, our menu. Okay, I'll save this and then go to the CSS before the media query for tablets. Okay, I'll just put dot menu title h2. Okay, so I'll just use this, I'll copy this, okay, and paste it inside, and then the color is going to be the same. The font size will be 6 here, okay, and then the text align will be center. Okay, and then I'll just give it some margin up and down. So margin, okay, the top will be 1 EM, left, right will be auto, bottom will be 0.2 EM, and then the left will be auto. So I'll save this, and then yeah, so we have our menu. So we'll start by let's do the menu items. Okay, so let's go to our html index.html file. So after this, let's create a div, okay, and we'll have some ID inside. So the ID will be menu wrapper, so we'll put everything inside here, okay. So let's create like a container for each menu. So let's say we'll have section. Okay, inside that we'll have a class. So we'll name this menu item. So each menu item will have its container. So what do we have? The first one is donut. Okay, so I'm going to put image. Okay, donut. Yeah, so I'll close this, and then under will be what? The name. I'll copy this. Okay, so what I'll do is it will be h5. I'll paste the name inside, and then I'll come down. Okay, h6 will be for the price, so I'll copy the price here. Then AED, then AED for 5 pieces. Okay, so this is the first item we have. Okay, so I'll copy this again, come down, paste. This will still be inside the menu wrapper, so don't forget. So I'll just give some space here. The next is cookies. Okay, and then I'll change the image here also to cookies.jpg, and then the price is what? 20 AED. Okay, copy this whole thing again, come down, paste. The next item is brownies, and the price is 15 brownies. Okay, change the name here to brownies, and then the next item I'll copy this again, come paste, and then cupcake. So we have cupcake, and then I'll change the image here also to cupcake. And what's the price? 10 AED. Okay, so I think we have the first 4. Yes, so what I'll do is I'm going to copy this whole thing, 1 2 3 and 4. Okay, and then I'll come down, and then I'll paste it here. Yeah, so I'll just change the pricing. So the second donut here will be croissant. Okay, and then I'll change the image also. So, and the price is 15 for 5 pieces. Oh, that's really cheap. And next is baguette. Okay, copy this, paste, and change the image here also. Okay, and the price is 10 AED. And then second to last we have sandwich. Okay, the price is so we change the second brownies to sandwich. The price is 25. Change the image here also to sandwich. Okay, and the last is pancake. So change this pancake. Yeah, see the price is 15. Okay, so we are done with the HTML for the menu. So let's see how it's coming. Ooh. So let's get into the CSS and make this look more beautiful. Okay, so let's go straight to the CSS. Okay, before the 1024 media query, that's after menu title h2, what we'll do is menu wrapper here. So the ID here. Okay, and then what I'll do is margin first, up and down 0, and display will be flat. Okay, align items, center. Okay, and then flex wrap will be wrap. Okay, and then the width will be 100%. Okay, and then for each menu item, okay, for each menu item, I'll copy this. The class name. Okay, menu item, the width will be 25%. I want you to take 25% of the screen. Okay, 25%. And margin up and down, we'll have 1 EM, and then auto left and right. And then I'll give some padding inside. Okay, the container 2 EM. Okay, so the image, the next thing is going to be the menu item image. Okay, image. Okay, first thing, the width will be 100%. Okay, and then the height will be auto, and then let's give it the round. As you can see, it's having like this round edge. So border radius, I'll make it, let's say 14 px. Okay, and then we have the titles also. So menu item, come here. The first one is the h5. Okay, let's use popping, so I'll copy this whole thing. Okay, and then I'll paste it inside. So we have the font family poppins, the color will be the same, and the font size I'll make it 1.8, and then I'm going to put some little margin up. I'll make it 0.5 EM, and margin bottom also make it 0.1 EM. And the next one is the h6. So I'll copy this whole thing, come down, paste it, change this to h6, and the font family will be dancing script, and I'll use this color also. Okay, nonsense script, text align left, font weight, I'll make it bold, font weight bold. So I'll save it. Let's go and see what we have here. This was the initial design. I'm going to reload the page. Bam! This is beautiful. So we have the menu items looking nice here. So let's go straight to the design for tablets. So let's go inside the media query 1024. Inside the curly brackets, the last thing we have here is here about image. So you know what, let's just skip this here so that we don't get confused. So this is going to be for menu, and then this is for about us. I'm just giving the comments so that we don't get confused. About us. Okay, so inside the 1024 media query, what we would do is let's see how it's looking though on tablets. Yeah, this is really small, so we need to make this a little big. So we'll make the dot menu item, the width will be 50% of the screen size. Okay, and then the margin 1 EM auto, and the padding will reduce it a little to 1 point, let's say 3 EM. Okay, and then I think we need to reduce the font size also. So I'll go here, copy this, the item, menu item H5 and menu item H6. Then I'll come here inside the 1024 px media query. I'll paste this here, and then I'll make reduce the font size to, I'll make it 4 and 6. Okay, so I'll reload. Yeah, this is now looking good. And then I think we need to reduce the padding on the tablet for the border. I think we forgot to do that. So body, so main body, we'll copy this. Okay, and then we'll go to the media query for tablets. So before the about, I'll paste this here. Okay, and make it let's say 40. Yeah, so this is how it will look on tablets. Ta-ta-da. So let's now go and see how our menu is looking on mobile phones. Yeah, we need to reduce this. So I think we need to reduce the font size for this as well because it's a little big. So let's go back to so this is about us content, H2. So I'll copy this inside the 1024 media query, I'll look for about us content h2. Yeah, we've not reduced it, so I'll go up here and about us content h2. I'll copy this, okay, and go down inside the 720px media query. Inside this, after the body, main body, I'll paste this here, and then I'll reduce the font size to 4 here, okay. And then for our menu also, I'll reduce it to 4 here. So for our menu title, yeah, so let's go look for menu title, copy this, go inside 720px media query, okay, and then make this also 4. Save it, go reload. Yeah, it's good now. So we need to work on this now, the menu items on mobile devices. So let's go to so I'll copy this whole thing, the styling we did for menu item h5, this whole thing. I'm going to copy this, go inside the 720px media query, after menu title h2, before the closing curly bracket, I'll paste this here, and then the menu item, I'm going to make it 100%, okay, and then this will be 0.2, and I think the font weight also, font weight will be, let's make it 400. I'll save it, go reload the page. Beautiful. Yeah, we need to increase this size a little bit. The h5 will be, let's make it 1.4, okay, 1.4, yeah. So this is looking good now. So we have the image of the menu item, the name, the price, fully responsive. So this is our menu now on tablet, on mobile devices. This is the design for tablets, and then we have this for desktop, okay. So I think we are on track now. So the next thing is the quote, okay. So outside this, we create a div, okay, ID will be quotes, okay, and then we have h2. So I'll just paste this quote inside. I'll save it. Let's go to the CSS. So before this media query, I'll just put the ID name quote, okay, background image, URL, images, and then we have quote, okay, semicolon, and then the width 100, and then the background size will be cover, and padding will be up and down, let's say 5 em, and then left and right, let's give it 10 em. Okay, and then let's start the H2. Okay, so I'll just copy this and then I'll paste it inside the H2. So I'll first change the color to white, and then the font size, let's make it 5 em, and then text align center, and then font width will be bold. I'll save this. Let's go and see what we have. I'll reload the page. Yeah, so I think we need to make it more bigger. So I'll increase this to 7.5 em, and then for the padding, I'll make up and down. I'll make the top and bottom 10, and then the side will be left and right to be 20, and then I'll reload. Yeah, but I think the font size is too big, so let's try 6.5. Yeah, this is perfect. And then I think we should make it 6, and then make this 24. Yeah, and we can still give some more padding up and down. Let's make this 30. Yeah, yes. Let's see how it's looking on the iPad. No, we need to start this. So what I'll do is I'll copy this whole thing. First I have to do this, comment this. Okay, so this is good. So I'll copy this whole thing. Okay, go inside this media query, the 1024, and then after menu item H6, okay, still inside the closing curly brackets, I'll paste this. Okay, and then the font size, I'll make it 3 em, and then the padding will be up and down 10, and then the side I'll make it 4 em. I'll save this, go reload this. I think still close this and then open it again. Okay, check it on tablet. Yeah, I think it's good now. Nice. If I zoom in, let me change the orientation for this. Okay. Just keep it at 70. Layout. Okay, so let's see how it's looking on mobile. I think we need to reduce the padding. Okay, so I'm going to go and copy this whole thing again. Okay, then I'll come inside the 720 media query, and then after menu item H6 before the closing curly bracket, I'll paste this and then change this to 1 and make this 8. The font, so we'll make it to EM, save it, go. This is perfect. So it's looking like this on tablets, on mobile phone, like this on tablets, and then we have for the big screen. So we are almost there. We are done with the menu, the hero, the about us, our menu, the quote is done. And then the final thing we will be doing is the contact us, which is the footer. So I'll see you guys in a minute. Let's now create the last section, which is the footer. This is what we have. So let's go to the index.html page. After the quote container, outside we create another container named footer. Okay, so let's create another container and name it inside this. So let's have a class name, footer header. Okay, so we'll have this image and then the text there. So the image we have is footer logo. Okay, and close this and then put some H3. Okay, so I'll copy this whole thing and then I'll paste it here, looking for K3. Yeah, so that's it for the footer header. Okay, so I'll save this and then let's see how it's looking. So let's go to the CSS and then footer, background image. Okay, URL image and then footer bg. Okay, and then the background size will be cover, width before then width will be 100%, height will be auto. Okay, and then the padding, just put the padding will be 5. Padding will be 5 pixels, 5 pixels, bottom will be 3 and then 5. Okay, and the text align, let's make it center. Okay, then the footer header, which is the next thing. So copy the class name, dot footer header, and then I think the padding, give padding 0 up and down, and then 25. Okay, text align center, and then the text inside is H3, right? H3, yeah. So let's go up, copy this. Okay, paste inside, and then save it and see how it's looking so far. Ta-ta-da. So I think we need to reduce the font size a little. So let's make this 5, and then this 27. Yeah. We'll reduce it to, let's say, 4. Okay. 4, yeah. So the next thing is the contact details. Okay, so let's go here. After the footer header, let's create another section and another div. Okay, so we'll name this ID contact details. Okay, contact details, and inside that we'll have 3 different containers. So section, so the first one will be class contact details in okay, then we'll have H6, and then we'll have H5. Okay, so the first one is call / WhatsApp. So I'll paste this inside, and then I'll put the number 500000. Okay, so this is the first one, contact details. So I'll copy this whole thing, the contact details inner, copy it. Okay, paste and paste again. So the next one will be address. So put business Bay, Dubai, UAE. Okay, and then the last one will be follow us. Okay, follow us. So yeah, then we have the social media icon. So what I'll do here is I'll create a list, UL, okay, and then ULI, and inside we'll have the, because it's going to link to the social media page, href. So we'll put in the first image, okay, which is image on Facebook, and then we'll close this. So I'll copy this, okay, copy this first. Oops. What is happening? Copy the first list, paste, come down, paste again, and then I'll change this to Instagram, and then the last one will be TikTok. Okay, I'll save this. Let's go to the CSS, the prep. Okay, so we need to style this. So let's go now to contact details. Okay, let's copy this ID. Okay, contact details, imagine the top and down will be 1.5 EM, then auto 1 EM, auto. Okay, display will be flex. Okay, flex wrap will be wrap. Okay, and then the width will be 100%. Okay, and then what else? Yeah, I think that's it. And then the next thing we need to start is this, the inner. Okay, so first a dot, since it's a class we need to add the dot, and then h5. Okay, so I'm going to copy this where we have poppins. Okay, paste this, make this white. Okay, and then the font size, we have to center this. Okay, copy this, come down, paste h6, and then this will be 0.6. Okay, let's make it 5. And then the next thing we'll do is the list item. So I'll copy this, come down, UL. Okay, and then list style, none. Okay, and then text align, center. And then I'm going to copy this and add the LI. Okay, the display will be inline block. Okay, and then I need to reduce the size of the image also, so I'll copy this. Okay, so contact details inner UL, LI, and then IMG, which is the image width will be, let's say, 50px. Okay, height will be auto, and padding around the image, let's make it 5px. Save this. Okay, I think we are missing something here. So what we need to do is we need to okay, so we need to make this the width is supposed to be 33.3%, because as you can see, this is the whole width is 100%, so I need to divide these 3. So I'm going to put it 30, width of each one of them will be 33, and then the margin, need to add a margin, 0.3 up and down, and then auto, and then the padding inside, I'm going to add some padding, 1 EM. Okay, so that's for the contact details inner. Yes, so I think we need to reduce the font weight also, so let's make font Wait, 500. Okay, copy the same thing, 500. Yeah, looking good now. So let's head straight to the tablet and see how this is looking on tablets. No, we need to work on this. So let's go to tablet, the tablet styling. So the first thing, the footer header, I need to reduce the footer header. Okay, so what do we have here? Footer header. I'll copy the footer header and then go to inside the media query for 1024, and then after the quote, yeah, before the closing, let's comment this. Okay, so this is footer, and then we need to reduce this to, let's say, I'll make it 5 or 4. Okay, and then the next thing I'll do here is the details. The details, I'll make it 50. So each one should take 50% of the screen size. So after the footer header, this, let's make it 50%. Save this. Yeah, this looks good. Okay, and then the final one is the mobile device. So as you can see, we need to reduce the font size also. So what I'll do is I'll copy this again, the footer, this whole thing, footer header, and okay, go down to inside the media query for 720, after the quotes and before the closing curly brackets. I'll paste this. Okay, and then make this 100%, and then footer header, pardon me, and then I think the title also, let's go up, footer header H3. Okay, I'll copy this also, footer header, and come down. I think that's the last one. Yeah, footer header. Yeah, I think we did for this. So the footer header H3, I'll make the font size 2. Okay, and then I think we need to reduce this, we need to increase this. I'll make it 2.5. Okay, yeah, let me reduce this a little, the H3 and then the H4. Copy this and then come down. Make this 1.6 and make this 1.3. Yeah. So guys, we have our responsive website for this bakery, fully responsive. So this is how our website will look on mobile device. This is how it's going to look on tablet. Okay. then it will look like this on the desktop. Yeah, one more thing, we need to add the link. So if I click this, it should go to the contact us, about us. So this will just be a quick one. So we already have the about us menu. So what we'll do is, before the about us here, I'll create a div. Okay, inside this div I'll put an ID which will be about. Okay, I'll copy this and then go to the menu before we have our menu, before the menu title here. So I'll paste this also here, change this to menu, and then go down before the footer, paste this, and then so let's say if I'm on top now, I want to go to about us. Here we are, go to menu and then contact us. Yes, so this is the website, guys, we've created. As you can see, it's very easy. You just need to go through. If you don't understand anything, you can comment below. I will help you out. It's a very simple website. So yeah, that's it. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and then hit the notification bell. I'll be coming up with more tutorials and lessons regarding website designing and development, and regarding UI design also. So that's it. See you guys soon. Peace.